Hello everyone, we are live. My name is Juan Sepulveda. I have 14 years of experience in software development, and today we're going to continue working on my screenshot app to help developers that work with Cloud CLI, Cloud Code CLI, and have remote instances working, and it's very difficult to send a screenshot to that. As an overview, the main inspiration came from Peter Levels, where he described his issues with screenshots and sharing that with his remote cloud code instance. And also Theo is sharing something similar. Okay, so to recap, this is the design of our app. I've already created our design. There is still a lot of work to do to complete this. This is the repo, and we have completed quite a lot. Yesterday we were able to have our deployment of our backend and to load to the cloud. We have the configuration with an S3 bucket and everything is working perfectly. So now what we're going to do, I've already created a plan to focus on a few things that we need to fix. There are a quality of life issues that we need to fix, and we need to make sure that the main workflow, I take a screenshot, I have everything that I need copied. Okay, so let's go with that. What we're going to do is we're going to add the clipboard. Right now it's not added, so when we have a file, if we load the file, the return URL is going to be copied to the clipboard so you can access that. Okay, we are going to add the support for the shortcuts, and yep, let's start working on it. So let's build this. Let me tell him. Let me open Whisper. I can say. Let's start with the V0 clipboard stop point. Let me close the other chat. Okay, so we are going to, when the file is uploaded, it's going to copy the URL so I can paste that into any service. There is still a lot of work to do. We need to make sure that the files are only temporary. Oh, stupid! It's not planned. It's agents. It happens all the time. And I think after we have the main setup, I will want to introduce testing. So the good thing is that in Swift you have dependency injection out of the box, so that will help us to test the main logic of our app, and we don't have to interact with actually uploading a file or taking a screenshot. I would like to have end-to-end test, but that will be for the future. Okay, so let's see what it has done. So we have paste settings, copy to copy location. Okay, else if okay, seems good enough. Here have the service, and that's it. This is the advantages of working with a good structure and architecture for our app, because with this simple change, I knew that I will need the Clipboard service, for example. So the only change that I have to do now is just pass the real class, and that should in theory work. And let's see if that works or not. Let me reveal the app, and let's see. Another major thing that I need to fix is the screen capture permissions, and also this, the keychain. I think this happens because of something in the build. Oh man, what is happening? Always allow. This is what I'm talking about. Let me reset the permission. Let me stop the app and run it again. All right. Let me allow the recording. Okay. Okay, so it looks like it is in the SFTP server. Let me change the settings to use our cloud, and it failed. Oh yes, I remove the server. I removed the server from running, so we need to do another. We need to do a deployment. So I'll do that while we apps, backend, infra, city key. What happened? I think let's do the deployment for our AWS setup, and let's see it. But in the meantime, did I stop? Let me stop and launch it again, so that we have the. I need to also get the backend going. At some point, I'm going to add a oh, right. With our later changes that we did, it is set up to upload to the bucket. But I think we also need to change that. But if the deployment is successful, then, but anyways, okay, yes, this was the, pasted into that. But when I select if the destination target is FTP, then we need to copy only the path URL, for example, instead of that, oops, stop. Instead of that will be that. I don't like clipboard service. I don't like this to be here. I don't like that. I don't think this should be in the clipboard service. We should just pass the URL that is supposed to be copied to the clipboard. We need to pass the right URL depending on the target that we have selected. Exactly. Exactly. This is what I'm talking. Okay. Still deploying. Let me also fix another thing. When I'm capturing full screen, it will capture the main screen first, but I would like to choose which, no, let me say that again. When I'm capturing the full screen, I need to choose if there are multiple monitors. I need to ask which one do I need to do I want to capture first, and then do the capturing. So this is looking good. Let me do a quick I need to make some commits. Okay, let me see what it has done. Displays. Capture service. Select the display div for full screen capture. When if the yes, okay, so you get the display ID. I get the displays from this initial screens, compat mat, blah blah blah, display count more than once, return no. Hard. So what happens if I return no? Okay. Okay, I see. Nice. And then I create an alert, choose the displays that you want to answer. Blah blah blah. Okay. Interesting. So the service URL is also set up. I hate that. Let me change this back. Never mind. Let me run it again. And we should have look at that. Oh, I hate that. Boom chakalaka. Let me see if that is not the right URL. This is. There we go. I think I need to fix that immediately. I cannot be. I don't. Nice. Let me copy that and let me go here. Perfect. Capture selected area. Huh. I need to. Wow, it's super fast. Okay, so. Okay. Every time I click capture, I need to hide the app if it is visible, because otherwise it's going to be in the middle of the screenshot. Okay. They have hot reloads in this? I need to fix that screen permission issues. and these two. Oh, stupid AI. If we show, we need to hide the window before. No, we need to hide the window after asking which screen I want to capture. Let me see the other capture select area. And then here. Okay. I think I need to play this A sound too. Can we play the capture sound after we have successfully captured the screen? All right, let me see if that will work. It asks first. I hate that. This is what I'm going to do now. No. What is the sound used for what is the sound used for the original screenshot app? I think it's like a shooter or something like that. Okay. Let me see what it's going to do if I remove the it argument here. I added a, let me see, screen capture help. capture cursor as well as the screen, only non-interactive modes. Display error to the user graphically, capture the screen interactively by selection window. Only capture my monitor in the window capture mode to then capture the shadow of the window. Okay. Or capture screen red, capture video recording of the screen. Well, I can add the video functionality as well. Okay, so we're not going to send the add sound. It's gonna play sounds. And what I was thinking, if for screen capture to go to Clipboard, so we're going to send C for screen capture to go to Clipboard. Screen. Okay, they can do that. Okay, here. Interactive. There you go. So I don't need to play that sound. We can remove this. Go back and remove that. There we go. Let's start again. I don't have much time left, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to resolve these issues that I see happening. Always allow. I don't know how that works, but in any case. Nice. And if I see, I have the image, and what, capture fail? Oh, I think, yes. it did not fail, but we need to copy the image to the clipboard and then the URL to after that. Why I want the image to go to the clipboard? Because if you have raycast, for example, you can see the image here, but I want to the latest to be oh, sorry, make the changes. Let me reset this, and in the meantime, let me do a research. Why every time I create a new build, I need to reset the permissions, and it doesn't. Let me use something more powerful. Okay, so I updated the services, copy capture result. Ah, nice, much better. So we send the image. And then here, nice. Nice. But I think we already have the file here. So why do we need to? We already have the data there. Okay, I'm going to take a look at that later, but let me run it to see if it is working. And while that is building, let me see what it has a. No, it's not working. Okay. Here I need to settings, base, here, into our development thing. Let me get that. I need to create an account and I need a developer ID, so I might need to get that. Can you also find it? Let me check project, sign in capabilities. Huh? I thought that I have this already set up. Okay, how do I save this? How do I just? I have selected the theme. Where do I copy the thing ID? I don't know. Couldn't see here. Okay, let me see if that works. I am working on the other display so that I can check something related to my Apple thing ID. Okay, let me see. Okay, so it saved that. And then let's hope that this is the last time that we have to reset every time the permissions. I hope this is the last time. Okay, so it worked, and let me see what was the issue. So what happens when do I have the ads screen capture? Oops. Okay, so no. Okay, so if ours event, okay, so this is going to be empty because I do want to play sounds. Okay, I to want to play sounds, but anyways, this is going to be a good test for the permissions. Whew. No more asking for permissions. That is nice. And then here, okay, let me. Oh. Okay. Much better than I thought. Oh wow! I never saw what is happening. Okay, let me get my stuff together. So let's say I captured this, right? In this window here, I can paste images. So I can paste an image there. But if I am in a terminal, for example, I get the URL. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? And if I want to paste only the test, nope. Well, fair enough to me. That is beautiful. And here you can see it like this. This is just wonderful. Love it. And let me capture a window. This is this. And if I... Huh? What happened there? I heard something, but I don't think it was from the computer. Let me see. Nice. This is just very nice. Much better than I expected. Let's it has been very nice today's session because I was able to stop with the screen permissions. I hated that. And we also have the clipboard working, so we're getting there little by little. It's time now for me to go. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for following the stream. And see you next time. See you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, the screen has not stopped. Oh my god.